Morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, the 22nd of January, 2019, 2020. It's presently about 7:15. I am a little bit late for work, but nope. I don't live with the stress of that anymore. They know that if I'm not gonna show up, I'm gonna text or call way before. These days, I have not reached the level of being tired enough to miss a day of work, because until the end of February, I'm gonna need all the money I can get. So by the end of the week, when I send my hours to my boss, I'm gonna tell her to make sure that she pays me my overtime, because I need all the money I can get. Trying to think what I want to say. I'm reaching 46 years old now, and I'm trying to think, like, my time travel for me has no mystery anymore, nothing like that anymore. I'm pretty sure that whatever I'm going to build very soon, it's going to give some good result or something. And the last thing that I really want to put my mind on and focus on is the law of causality. I would like to one day make a machine that controls the law of causality. A machine that can really turn out the lock on your side in any event that require hazard or luck or chance or whatever you want to call it. I would really love to have a machine that controls that. Figure it out, How does one control the law of causality? Because if you control time travel, there is the factor of karma. And when, like I told before many times, when you diverge from what you're supposed to do, the law of the universe will correct this. It will either make you very miserable or correct this, or it will not permit what is not permitted, or it will not let things go that needs to be punished. And if you're not supposed to do that or something like that, you have a part in this timeline and you're supposed to do this, and you escaped somewhere else, another timeline, the universe will make sure to correct that. They will not allow you to roam free and get away with it. It's a little bit coming back to the topic of saying time travel disease. That if you time travel to other places, you might catch something that you were never exposed, or you would expose people to something that they were never exposed to. The common cold that we have here, or all the strain of cold that we have here and you've been exposed to, and you have an immune system to it and they don't, and they might just end up dying. Like the Spanish flu, when the conquistador went to South America and they brought the Spanish flu with them. It killed how many people? For them it was Armageddon, because it was literally for the end of their world, because someone was bringing a new disease to their place. So it's the same thing with time travel. You're going to time travel to some new places and you're going to bring disease over there that they don't have. Or you're going to be exposed to disease over there that you don't have. So all this to come say, like, if you can control the law of causality, you can protect yourself. I think that would be like a shield, a time travel shield. back in the 40s when they were making the Philadelphia experiment, which took a long time to make. Tesla, Einstein, and two other guys were inside this project, and John Newton Brown, whatever his name is. He was a German. Anyways, Nikola Tesla said every soldier that's going to be, every Marines or Navy SEAL that's going to be on the ship, they need to have the Tesla shield, which was a small aluminum cylinder with metal ferrite and a magnet inside, and a quartz inside, I mean. And that thing was what's inside your watch today. And what this shield was supposed to do, it was supposed to stabilize the soldier during the time that the ship would be invisible. And, they didn't know that on the molecular level, every soldier would become phased out of time if they didn't wear this. And these little containers back in the day, they cost $5 back in 1940s, and that would translate to about, I don't know, close to $500 today. And they refused to put that to this. They refused the idea of Tesla. They say like, no, they'll go as it is. And a lot of soldiers died and suffered being encased in the bulkhead, where they became unfazed. They became out of sync with this timeline. And a lot of them died. A lot of them disappeared through time. They were so out of phase that they couldn't focus their energy. And they say like some soldier, in order to stop them from phasing out of time, they had to hold them. They had to touch them and focus on them. That was meaning that they were trying to recalibrate that soldier's temporal signature back to this timeline. All because they didn't have the Tesla shield. And I believe that the Tesla shield would be some form of a causality controller. But it doesn't bring luck. It was just like keep you in sync with this timeline. That's why when you build a radioing device and you attempt to use it for time travel, you need a crystal quartz that's in sync to you and this timeline, so that when you need to travel back here, it will have a temporal signature to this timeline. Because the time travel device, they don't have a nice fancy keyboard like the DeLorean and Back to the Future. This is one part of it. Later on this year, if I get more money and I can focus my time and energy, I have the plan in my computer for a time travel controller device, and I want to build that plan. I want to make that device. But the thing is, I need to figure out to attach it to what. This is an issue that I have to work on and figure it out. Just the other day, Monday, I started working on the project for my customer, and my good friend and my angel investor. And I needed a strength relief and I needed other parts. And yesterday night, I went shopping for the strength relief and other parts, but I forgot to buy the wood. And I need to put the glue apart, set. I need to put the glue that I'm going to use aside, and I need to find some wood. I know at work we have plenty of wood, so I just need to go look there and put what I need. Put what I need together to finish the machine, because I really want to build it as soon as possible and test it out and see how potent this time around this thing will be. DC to DC 12 volt inverter. Not a big one, just a decent one. I know I probably have it in my stock somewhere. And I still need to re-experiment with the hard drive. That's something that annoys me, because the hard drive doesn't give you 2 or 3 chances when you play with it. It's, if you fail at once, it just burns and that's it. You cannot use it anymore. And there's not a huge bulk of these laying around. Like I was telling in my French vlog the other day, as much as you want to win the lottery, it is not a factor that's going to permit it. It's one of my friends that was studying spirituality, he was telling me that, oh yeah, with your mind you can win the lottery, but it's going to take you almost a year. And it's like, it's something that has to be in your mind and your subconscious 24/7. And with art, in this day and age, people lack of focus is something that is practically unachievable. It's something that you would need to print a copy of a check, of the lottery check with the amount you want, and you would have to look at it every day and then print it in your mind that this is what you want. This is what you want until your mind really forced the universe to actually give it to you. And usually the universe doesn't give much things to shallow people. And it doesn't give in as well to self-centered wish. If you ask the universe that I'm in a rut, I'm unemployed, I need a job, please can you help me find a job? It will help you find a job if you look for a job. Not if you stay at home every day waiting for the sky to come to you, the job to come to you. It doesn't work like that. And once you have a job, you actually need to do that job. And you actually need to like that job. And you need to prove to yourself that you can do that. If you cannot do that and achieve that, then your mind will perish at the will of doing the job. That's basically what happened to me in 2018, 2018 when I was working at the truck seat company. I was just fed up of being there. Yes, I was doing whatever the fuck I want, but it was like exhausting, and I just wouldn't see the end of that job if I didn't quit. So every week I was spending my time looking for a job that would suit me, and until I focus on my mind and my energy, and I asked the universe to provide me with a job that I would really love. And I had to go through a process to accept my situation and say, this is the job I'm gonna do, what I'm doing right now. And yes, it's a hard job, it's hard to accomplish, it's a lot of hours, but the freedom of being by yourself and doing a good job at it, it's not so bad at all. Damn, these crease here make me look like Beaker. This is a period of time where you need to go shopping for your grocery or anything else during the quiet evening of the week. Because if you go during the weekend, you're gonna have all these coughers, the people that have colds or other shit, and they're gonna cough on you and give you the cold. And nothing pisses me off more than when you're walking around and somebody's coughing his heart out without putting his hand in front of his mouth or his arm. And with me being tired tired these days. That doesn't help. Today I'm gonna load up my truck with chairs and I'm gonna go do some delivery. So this is one part of my job that I like because it's like the easy one. Why I just reach there and I drop the chair and that's it. I go blah blah. Reach the place, drop the chair, sign, paper, bye. See you later. Yesterday was a bright sunny day. It was pretty fun. I did 5-6 jobs yesterday. It was pretty easy. At my workplace, I work with a few millennials, and their ideas of how things should run and their level of attention is pretty so-so. And I consider a millennial from 20-year-old to almost 40. Above 40, it's my generation. But those born in the 80s, they have a level of I don't care, I don't give a shit. I do the job and nothing's important. My boss is one of them. 33 years old. He's been a manager or a supervisor or a director 2 times in his life. He has 8 years of experience. 8 years of working experience. This is like 1/3 of what I have. This year is going to be 30 years of working experience. And the owner of the company where I am, he values that a lot because whatever he would need as an input, it's something that I already lived through. I already did in the past, and he really appreciates that. Yesterday we had a discussion. We talked for about an hour and a half. Me, him, and my other coworker that is a delivery that works on the road. He wanted our input as part of the staff, the management staff, and part of the people who don't want syndicate. Because to me, having a syndicate at work would be like losing money on your pay and shit like that. Alright everyone, I reach work. Have a good day everyone, and I will see you all later.